guys, hello. I hope you are having an amazing time, popote ulipo. And it's the first time tunaona after the New Year's celebration. I hope you have had an amazing time. Celebrations zimekuwa poa. And we have welcomed 2025. So far, so good. So far, so good. At least, naona, hatuko pabaya. Like last year, at a time like this, tulikuwa tushaanza kusikia so many cases za watu kuaga and such. But at least tumeanza vizuri. So just hope the pace goes on. Yeah, karibuni sana to the Youth Hub, the show that gets your groove on. I'm yours, Rachel Gambo.
Everyone, how are you doing? I'm yours, Lynn Jogona, and let me tell you, hii mwaka tumekuja na force ingine. Si kama last year. This year tuko na energy ingine noma sana. Welcome to the show. Talk to us, GBS TV Africa, 21144. It's our SMS number. Yeah.
Yes, guys. So as Lynn amesema, tumekuja na power, kind of so. But anyway, we have so many topics lined up for you guys this year. Hopefully, God willing, everything is going to be okay. So amongst one of the topics that we are going to be discussing is topic Leo, which is something that, I mean, if it's not the first topic in most talk shows, what else are you going to be talking about? Yeah, so we are here to talk about something that needs to be talked about, something that people do, something that you do. So please, let's get the conversation started. Tuanze kuongea, tusemezane, and tell us your opinions. Yeah, so before anything else, atuko peke yetu kwa show, tunapenda watu. Yeah. We love communicating, we love welcoming people. So without wasting so much time, I'm going to give my guest a chance to introduce watuambie hao ni akina nani, mbona wako hapa, So yeah, I'm going to start with my closest side. Please, karibu sana. You can tell ambia Wakenya wewe ni nani, watakujua kama nani.
My name is Steven Ngala. I'm a counseling psychologist by profession, and that is the work that I do on 24/7 basis, just impacting lives. Just impacting lives, on 24/7 basis.
Okay.
So I work at my own consultancy as the director. It is called Quest Psychological Counseling Consultancy.
Okay.
Based here at Membly.
Okay.
That is where the offices are. And also I work in a rehab. Two rehabs, actually. One is for male. It is at Membry. Just deals with the men who are having issues to do with drug use. And then we have another one for ladies, just for ladies, and also work there. So my work is basically to impact lives. Also I work a lot with high schools, doing academic mentorships and mental health talks in different schools and campuses. Also, that is generally my life.
I don't know what led to a high school. Now today we're going to have a career talk. Talk Leo. So that's what you do.
Exactly.
Okay, guys, Meskia, so this is Steven, right? Yeah, so Steven, karibu sana. We're delighted to have you here. I'm going to ask you at some point for sure, what really do people do wakiwa kwa rehab? Well, let me save that question. I'm going to ask you baadaye. So to our last guest, please, karibu sana gentleman, ambia Wakenya wewe ni nani, jitambulishe. Yeah, karibu.
Hello guys. Hope mmekuwa na siku fiti. I am Titus Mutinda. I am a student at Manheim College pursuing broadcast journalism. Na mkiniangalia mimi si mzee vile, I'm still young man, najua.
Umejitetea haraka hivyo.
I'm still young, so I'm almost the last born here, but yeah, I will be with you in the show. So hope we'll cooperate together.
Okay. I'm tempted to ask kwani kwa miaka ngapi ndio umejitetea? Yes, mzee.
Yeah, miaka hapo maybe unione kando ya just DM. You just DM then uniulize miaka then tutamalizania hapo.
Okay. Okay, so these are our guests for today, and karibuni sana guys. I am excited for this show today. I'm excited to talk about what we are going to be talking about. So buckle up your seats, guys, because we are going to have a bumpy ride. It's going to be fun and at the same time very, very educative. So grab your pens if you need to, because I'm sure you're going to have to take down some notes. I'll see you. Karibuni tena watu wangu, mko poa, si ndio? Yeah, so guys, I know you're eager to know the topic of the day. So what we are going to be discussing today is 2025 goal settings. Basically, that is the main thing that we are going to be talking about. So 2025 goal setting, and under that we are going to be talking about goal setting itself and building resilience. Goal setting and building resilience. So apart from about the kind of goals you andika, you put down, how you had planned to achieve them, what are some obstacles that umeshaipitia when trying to achieve those goals and so on. So it's all about goal setting and resilience. So before anything else, we want to go to the streets to see what wanasema nini about this topic. And so for the question of the day kwa streets is, I'm sure you guys mlikuwa na resolutions last year. And I'm sure pia si kila mtu alifikisha resolutions zake, si ndio? So maybe you can jot down and tell us some of the things you've learned about the things that you did not achieve on your last year's New Year's resolution. Jamani. On your last year's resolutions. Hizo vitu zenye haukufikisha. Niambie challenges zilikuwa nini and what do you plan to do about them. Sawa sawa? Yes, so and about that we are going to go to the streets to see watu wanasema aje about what mlifanya last year. So right about now, streets say.
Hello everyone, welcome to GBS TV, and this is the Streets, and we are in the streets of Kasarani, whereby we are having a guest, mwenye ni Jeff. The topic of the day is goal setting. We are going to hear on Jeff's side when he set goals last year and some of the things zenye alifeel like alifanya zenye hazikuwa zinafaa, zenye this year atarekebisha.
Challenges ziko na ni kibao na ni different za kila msee differently, but basically for me kama last year financially pia unajua kuna kwenye umejiweka unataka kumefanya by this, lakini pia unajua ukijekea pia too much expectations na challenges zinakujaga, so what you do in at that point sasa uja achieve ndio pia ina matter pia. So for me kama mi financially pia story ya gava must go Kasongo ametufanyia kitu, hustle imekuwa harder, haikuwa ilikuwa pesa imekosa value, hata ukipata hiyo tao I mean anything sahi. So pressure inakuwa more because for us young guys ndo tunaanza maybe life ama maybe tuko in that trail tunaanza kupandisha hiyo graph, so inakuwa harder now. Maybe the thing maybe we can try to jaribu kuemulate ni as una go through the grind pia unajaribu kufind pleasure in what you're doing na kujaribu kupenda kenye unafanya, at least isikue hard all the way. If it's hard for everyone, at least we make it upon yourself to enjoy it at least. So punguza pressure. Najua goals pia zangu hazikumit. For me I took it I was kind to myself last year. Na bijua hata hivyo ndo kila mtu anafaa kujisamehea pia. Saa zingine pia si ati ni wewe umefanya. Ulevi imekuwa mingi ama tu some habit tu, kila mtu ana habits zake zinakuwa too much. So for this year weka unajua yako ni ya hiyo. Wewe ndio unajua kwenye kana kudungaga, so you're the best judge for yourself. So yeah.
I set some goals last year, but I didn't achieve all of them. Around, let's say, 60% were not achieved. But I'm hoping on hitting the target this year. And the problem that I think of why I didn't achieve is I've come to realize, we keep on learning, and I came to realize that there's a way of achieving your goals. You don't have just to set the goals. So this year I'm planning on starting something else, a way of achieving my goals, and the way that I will achieve my goals is by setting the systems that will automatically lead me there and move me more faster. Yes.
Wow. So this year umeamua vitu zenye hukufanya last year you must. And ni nini ilikuzuia sana?
Sana is I was too ambitious. Yeah, I think I have a weakness of being too ambitious, and so I've come to realize that nisifikirie too much, inanipea pressure. When you think you are too ambitious, you tend to find that unafika mahali and you feel ni kama nakuwa pressured sana. So I've just decided to step by step.
Yes guys, so thank you so much for airing your views na kutuambia what your last year has been like. So we are back to the studio. Now we want to talk about the things that are now happening this year and what we are planning to do this year. So guys, I'm going to begin the very first basic. Kama you have the New Year resolutions. Personally, mimi niko na zangu. I have mine. I have mine written down. So I don't know about you, Steve. Maybe tuambie.
Thank you so much. Definitely, I have mine.
Mm-hmm.
I have listed them,
Mm-hmm.
and not only listing, I have gone through them to ensure they are realistic. And
Okay. Si kuandika tu.
not just writing,
Okay.
but ensuring they are realistic. And also, you see, personal competition. I want to make them better than last year's ones. And also something that at the end of the day, it is going to make me a better version of myself in terms of career, in terms of the relationship with other people, in terms of even impacting lives in a different way. You see, like restructuring everything in this new year to be a wonderful package to the people who are consuming what I'm producing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Umeongea about not just writing them, and the question has just popped up, but nitarudi hapo. So Titus, do you have something planned out ama wewe ni kuende venye kutakuwa?
So as they say, umesema last year ulikuwa na resolutions fulani na maybe zingine hazikuwork, zingine zimework. So as I say, the end of something is the beginning of another. Na sisi kama Wakristo 31st tunaenda kanisa. So inaanzanga pale, si ati ni kitu ishaanza mwaka. So the moment unaenda 31st kanisani, zinaanzanga hapo. Unapata ngada tu kama una Mungu ashakupatia, like the moment umeenda kuomba, like you have nothing to say, but the spirit anakufungulia njia, like you get the thing, like the resolutions zinaanza pale sasa kanisani, the 31st of the date 1. So it's upon you to commit yourself, be determined, kuambitious, so that uone vile by the end of the year sibaki kazi zingine hazikuwa, zingine zimewaga, at least zenye umeset at least 99% zikuwe true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
On my side, nimeset hata mimi goals, but ni realistic goals.
Unajua aje ni realistic?
Because najua I'm capable of, like, they're realistic. They are making sense. Sijasema nanunua V8 by the end of the year. But because I know inaweza kuwa impossible, because mtu anaangalianga. Si kumake tu. Unajua utaandika. By December 31st, nataka kukuwa na iPhone 16 Pro.
Yeah, sure,
and huna do, like ujue venye utapata hiyo do. Is that even realistic? It's not realistic. And acha nianze tu na Steve nimuulize. Why is it important to you to set realistic goals? Why is it important?
Thank you so much. Like we usually say, the moment you're setting these particular goals and everything that you want to achieve at the end of the day, they can be a limitation or a driving force towards where you want to get into. If they're not realistic, definitely what happens, there will be a stubborn block, because now you now start doubting yourself. Like, for example, you said buying a V8 by maybe December. Maybe if you're a Christian like Tito who believes in miracles,
Don't you believe in miracles?
Don't you believe in miracles?
You know, like just a by the way. But now, by realistic, I mean, I can see the steps that I'm taking.
Yeah.
For example, this is my first move, and then after this, I'll get this, and this will help me acquire this. For example, you're saying of maybe buying an asset, but let's say, do you have even an income problem? Do you have a job that you're getting this money from? What of the expenditures that you're having at the end of the day? Are you paying black tax in the family? You know, where have you done your investments? You know, or your money is in the bank and depreciating in terms of value. You know, all these factors must be put into consideration by the time now you're saying, I want to achieve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things at the end of the very day. So the point of having the goals realistic, it is very important, because if I set realistic goals, these goals will help me get to the place I want to be at the end of the very day, as compared to unrealistic ones, which will give me even mental health issues due to the expectations that I've placed on myself and on other people. Just imagine I've promised someone that I'll do something to them by the end of this year, and then surely I fail. What will happen? You know, they will say, Steve has broken my heart. Let's say I've said by this time, you know, I'll buy you this and this, and I fail. You'll call me a person who breaks promises. But if, first of all, I evaluated, and then I was like, okay, in this particular year, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the rest, they can be carried on to the next year. Yes.
Okay.
So, from what I'm getting, you just have to, first of all, you have to know where you stand, right? Financially, you know, pocket-wise, you need to know where you are. So yeah, so that's our takeaway, guys. Don't just write. It's not just a matter of writing and putting and now waiting, you know. So maybe Titus,
Yes.
as a youth representative, maybe you can tell us, do you think it's wise? I mean, you yourself, have you ever carried forward a resolution from last year? So this year you wrote, and then maybe you achieved like 80% of what you wrote down. Do you carry forward maybe the 20% that haukufikisha, ama unasemanga let me just put that aside first and create new ones?
So vile nimesema, like the resolutions that you make from last year, you should carry up maybe a small percentage. Hawezi beba like, because when you unabeba the greater percentage, I mean you didn't work on them efficiently. So like the time una set goals, like the time una set goals, you should know how to commit to yourself, how to work on the goal. So hawezi sema nita set goal then someone else akuja kuwork on the goal. Hawezi sema uta set goal yenyewe mwenyewe huwezi reach. Hawezi sema uta set goal na mali una stand like huwezi reach ile goal umeset. So you have to start somewhere for you to be somewhere, like from grass to grass. Yeah, hawezi deteriorate from grace to grass. Like deteriorate ni kama kusema you didn't work, like ulikuwa lazy, uli set goals after umeachieve isi umefika. You have to set goals today. Zikifail, you work hard, you never give up, like don't give up. Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. Umesema you are setting goals. How do you manage short-term goals and long-term goals?
Okay,
How do you balance them? Yeah.
Unaweza balance in this manner, like ukijua mahali uko and what you want in life, what you want to achieve, then inaweza kudrive ujue, is this a short term goal or this a long term goal. A short term goal, maybe una prefer short term goal, for example, unaweza nipatia for example maybe a short term goal.
For example, I want maybe by the end of
May, March.
end of maybe 2 months to 3 months nikuwe nimefanya nini?
I said 3K.
Yeah, you know some things. Hadi unaweza set a goal, you could drive even crazy, like haujielewi. Like nimesema the basic ya kuset goal, first know where you are. Like una earn nini, unataka kuset goal inataka pesa, una earn nini? Unataka kuset goal inahitaji uko nayo, ama how will you get hiyo kitu inataka hiyo goal, ndio hiyo goal itimizwe. Juu goal lazima itahitaji kitu ufanye, maybe effort, maybe funds, ndio goal ikuje itimie. So you have to know where you are standing, you to set a goal, maybe a short term or a long term.
Okay, on that, Steve, can you tell youths like how should they do when they are setting short-term goals and long-term goals, and utuambie mbona wafanye hivyo? Yeah.
Thank you so much. Like we usually say, life is like a wheel that is divided into 4 quadrants.
Yeah.
The first quadrant is what we call biopsychosocial spiritual model. Biologically, that is the physiological, the body, you know, you want maybe to lose some weight. For some of us, we want to add, you know, you know, like that is, you know, biologically, socially, the way you want to relate with people, maybe for this year. In terms of spiritually, that is, you know, prayers, you know, going to church and all that, or a mosque. Also, in terms of psychologically, in terms of my mindset and all that. So the moment you are speaking about long-term and short-term goals, it will now depend in which quadrant am I dealing with. And there is the common say that usually says set the SMART goals.
Okay.
That is a common acronym that is used. That is S representing specific. I want to achieve this. I'm not vague. I'm not saying I want good health. What is good health? You know, I must define it. The diet that I'm saying about. I don't want sedentary lifestyle. You know, just sitting down and being here and there. You know, like it is specific. I want this at the end of the very day. Then M, measurable. Something we can measure. Like we are even checking the progress. You know, like it is something you're saying, I'm moving from here, I've gone to the gym, yes. Am I really gaining what I wanted at the end of the very day? That is SM, and then A, we have achievable goals. Something that can be achieved. According to you, are you having the resources And resources here does not just mean money,
Yeah.
but other resources, even the connections and all that. Do I have those resources needed to achieve this particular goal? Is it too big for me, or is it too small, you know, that it won't bring any difference into my life? And then R, realistic goals. Yeah, I can say goals that are making sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the realistic goals, like this goal, indeed, there is a purpose that is serving to my advantage. Am I doing it because others are doing? Have I seen another person do things in a specific way and I'm following it up in this particular line because of what they want, you know? So is it realistic to me?
Okay.
Yeah, and then T, time bound. Yeah, and that is where now we are coming to short term,
and
long term.
Yeah.
There are people who set their year quarterly. So after some period, after some months, you reassess. Have I gotten this objective and this and this and this? If not, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to change the strategy in what I've been doing? You know, it is insane to do the same thing and expect different results. Yeah, so definitely we need to see, like, if it is not working, what is in this system that is making this thing fail, and I'm expecting these results? How can I improve this project at the end of the day? So definitely we must set the SMART goals.
The SMART goals. Yes. Okay, so I hope you guys are taking notes hapo nyumba. Kazi si tuseme tu. Tuseme kama hujaelewa kitu, ask. Si kila saa nimeelewa hujaelewa. Ask, okay? So please ensure where you are, you have set your SMART goals. Tushaelezea what SMART goals are, and I hope we are moving on swiftly. So talking about long-term and short-term goals still, we have people who have a tendency of, you know, okay, mi sijui niite tabia ama tutaiita aje. If it's a goal I want to set, maybe my goal for this year is I want to finish maybe studying, you know, that's a goal. I'm saying it's a goal because kuna watu amalizangi, so you are determined kumaliza, you know.
I was about to ask that.
So my New Year resolution is kumaliza shule. Then imefika place ameshamaliza, then ako blank, now that's it. So is it shida ilikuwa like the method they used to write? Because I understand someone who just writes such a goal, ni mtu mwenye yes nimemaliza. I think there should be something else under hiyo kumaliza. But sasa kuna wale tu wanaachia hapo, yes nimemaliza, then what? So is there a specific way, even though we are dealing with the SMART goals, is there a specific way that maybe you should keep records of your goals? Ndio saa zingine usilose track ukiwa hapo katikati tu nishasahau nilikuwa na goals.
Wow, amazing. And there is something we call reality therapy, okay, in psychology. It's an approach that we use in counseling, whereby we are very realistic about life. It involves 4 things. It is called WDEP analysis.
WDEP analysis.
Yeah.
Sawa, shikilia tu hapo. WD hiyo tutakuja kuambiwa. So as you can see guys, we are tunaenda huko ndani. We need to understand these things. So we are going to go for a very short break, guys. Then we come back with more of the discussion. So expect more of this. Please don't go anywhere. Katu hapo, shikilia hiyo stationi, and let's be together. So we'll be right back after a short break.
Guys, and venye tu mnasikia kama kuna goals ulikuwa umeandika na hazikuwa realistic, anza zitoe zote. Because zingine labda hazikuwa zina make sense. Hebu tuambie kama ulikuwa umemake realistic goals ama zako zilikuwa unrealistic. Sitaki kusema hazikuwa zina make sense because So tuongeleshe GBS TV Africa 21144, it's our SMS number, na tulikuwa tumeachia hapo kwa
WDEP.
Okay, acha tueleze hizo ni nini.
Oh, nice. Thank you. So I was saying about reality therapy. It is an approach that we use in counseling. And this is whereby we use the 4 points that I've said, WDEP. W is the wants. What do you want?
Okay.
Yeah, like what do you want? You know, like maybe you want to get married, you want to marry, you want to buy a car.
Can that be a goal?
It's a goal.
Wait a minute, let me ask you a question.
Whatever
What-
size.
even ladies,
You have to set a goal.
Yeah,
how are
because-
they planning to get married and see me? Like,
Yeah.
mimi nakujua.
You strategically now position yourself to a place where you'll be seen. You know, you
Hey,
respond to text.
Maybe as a jibu, sometimes you have to set a goal of mwenye unataka sasa kuoe, like
It doesn't work. Like,
yeah,
this
like
thing.
unataka like you want someone who is like this and like this. Si kila mtu
Oh, you
tu-
manifest.
Yeah, you have to set a goal
Okay.
of the person that you want.
lakini
Okay.
ngojeni mnatupeleka haraka like sasa kuwa married una set kama goal
How?
Definitely, you see, you will be like, I want to get married, you know. So it is a goal that you have. So in terms of even the relationships that you're going to have, it is not a trial and error. You know, you are determined that this thing will work towards this particular end. So that is a want. Another one has a want to maybe get academic excellence, who is in school. Another one maybe wants to buy a plot somewhere. Another one wants to start a career. Another one to resign from work.
That's a goal.
Yeah, that's a goal.
Yeah.
They want to resign.
lakini hiyo jamani
Tutarudi.
tutapata watu
Kuna watu wana set. Wewe kama uset. Kuna watu wana set.
So, like now you have the wants. So after listing the wants that you have, you now prioritize them. You're like, okay, this is the first one, followed by this. This is the third, the fourth, the fifth. Like that. Now you've prioritized them. Now, after prioritizing them, you take one of the ones. I'll take marriage because you're like not agreeing with me on this. So I'll take marriage,
Okay.
or financial stability is one of the ones. So like I have now picked my want as financial stability. That is what I'm looking forward to having. I go to the second letter, that is D, the doings. What am I supposed to do for me to get financial stability? Yeah, now I'll go to the particular actions that are needed for me now to have this want, that is financial stability. Number one, I need to have an income source.
Source of income.
That is the first thing that I need to have. Secondly, I need to think of maybe saving. The saving strategy, not getting the money and using all of it. The third one, I may think of maybe investment. You see, if I'm maybe having a lot of money that I've saved, can maybe go to things like money market funds, financial bills, treasury bills. You see, the ones that I know at the end of the day, I'm going to get a return. For example, in the infrastructure bonds, they are not taxed. As a result, you get the whole returns. Like for instance, but they start at 100,000. So you save or you invest 100,000, you're going to get 18% of that money per year, but it is given after 6 months. After 6 months, you receive the first half, and then the other half, and then you receive your money at the end of the year. Instead of putting it in a saving account, whereby it is going to depreciate because of inflation in the country. So like that is a doing that I'm supposed now to invest my money. You see, if it is now assessing, you know, I'm like still in the doings. What else do I need to have? Maybe partnership in so and so in this maybe business that I've started for me now to get the want, that is financial stability at the end of the day. Yeah. Then we go to the other letter.
E.
The other letter is E. Thank you. The other letter is E. E is evaluation.
Okay.
Now I sit down and evaluate. Yeah, I'm evaluating. I said I'll be saving 2K per day. Am I really doing that? Or there are some days I'll say, acha nirudishie mwili shukrani. And then you end up even using and you say, and then I say, naanza mpya. I'm starting again, you know.
Yuko katikati ya mwaka.
Natafikisha mita udeni, acha nitumie.
Exactly. Now you see, unaanza kusema ni January date 42. You need to use this money. So you're now evaluating. You're like, okay, I said I need financial stability. These are the doings that I listed. Of all these doings, am I doing it? Yeah. I'll take an example. I want financial stability, so I need an income source. That is one that we said. And this income source I've thought of maybe getting job abroad, maybe in America. That is what I've thought. So I've paid everything. I've gone there. But now I'm evaluating. I'm not using the money that I'm getting there, that is in US dollar. I'm getting the money in US dollar and I'll be spending in US dollar.
Okay.
That is something people fail to understand. Yeah? In that, a banana in USA, it is 63 cents. That is 63 cents US dollar. That means in their economy, one banana is 63 shillings in Kenya. So that means there are people who go abroad, they spend their lives there and, looking for money and all that, and then they come empty-handed. You see, that is now evaluation. You're now evaluating. You are like, okay, I go to this place, how will it be? I venture into this business, what are the returns? What are the risks in this particular business that I'm about to get into? For example, you've decided to maybe start smokies and all that. Unaweza shtuka siku ya kwanza umezikula zote jioni. Uko tu pale ukisema hata sipiki, unajipia reasons.
Mungu ataniwa na baraka.
Na kachumbari yako hapo nyingi. Hata unajikatia tu kama customer uko like unataka yeye kwenye kachumbari.
Unataka chili sasa.
You see? Ama chipo, unajikuta hapo nazo kamrima. Unachapa zote sauce. Unachanganya unakuwa serious hapo. Now that is evaluation. Whereby now you evaluate. These are the risks that are involved in this business venture that I want to undertake at the end of the day. You also evaluate which are some of these maybe holes whereby my money is getting out. Je, inatuma fair sana, you need to you need to evaluate. Inatuma fair sana.
Kama nikimwendea.
Tutakuwa tunatembea,
Namwendea, namleta.
You need to think of this.
Amekula fair sana, nitamwendea nakuja naye.
You must evaluate in terms of maybe even the lifestyle, the way I'm using money, the rent I'm paying, the bills that I'm having. You evaluate them. You have an assessment to see whether you will get to your goal that you had set in the first place. Am I seeing people with other new type of shoes and I want to have one? Am I that person who will go shopping and without even knowing what am I shopping this for at the end of the very day? So that is evaluation. And then we have the plan. That is P. The plan. Now, with all these factors put into place, now you need to sit down and come up with a strategic plan. Yeah, that's okay. I've seen I need money, so now I've now decided the source of income, for example, will be, for example, I'll go to Mujei. That is my source of income. How much am I earning per day? I'm earning 600. Imeingia ni kwa mtu wa mikono. Yeah.
Kwani ni ndogo ama ni mingi?
Okay, mimi kulingana na wewe nimesikia. Hiyo ni mimi kama nilikuwa 200.
No. Unajengea kuku. Ni mjengo. Ati 200. So that's how you take like the construction side of the nyota alipaso.
No, mimi just kulingana vile mimi asikia watu akisema. Don't crucify.
So kwa hiyo kazi ya mjengo kama mtu wa mkono utasema utapewa hata 150 utakuwa sawa.
Mjengo watu wanaana mjengo. Watu wanaana. Unajua hiyo that 100 unasema hiyo ni lunch peke yake.
Wanapewa huko.
Ukua mjengo unakulia 100 peke yake. Ukua mjengo unakulia 100. Like that's your lunch. Sasa is like sasa hadi 600 is so cheap. That ni kama unajenga kibanda ya mabati hivi.
Kulingana na kazi wanafanya.
Okay. Sawa, tuende na hiyo example.
So we take that one. So you've identified you're starting to get your income from JE. It is giving you 600. And in your in your doings, you had seen with this money, you cannot have maybe your own house, maybe in town and all that. So maybe you are cohabiting with someone already, and you're not a parasite in this situation. So you're contributing to some of the bills in this house. So you say out of the 600, half, that is 300, it is for expenditures here and there in the house. That is per day now. So the 3 other 100, you're saving that particular money, if possible. Okay? So you save it, and now in the plan, you're like, I'll not save it in a normal account. I'll save it in a circle. So you do your due diligence and know a good circle. Otherwise, you can get one, and then you'll be frustrated at the end of. You think you have accumulated your money, and then when ukute ni duka ya viatu, you know. So you have a circle that you've identified, and you're having the consistency. Actually, we say consistency is better than intensity. If you're cutting down a tree, don't come with an axe and then you cut it once. Unless you move your India, you know. Yeah. You must continuously chop it until that last cut that is going to make this tree fall down. So there is the consistency in terms of saving. So this person saves, and then after some point, they have enough shares to acquire a loan that's 3 times amount their money. Yeah. So this person now gets that loan, and then maybe buys a motorbike. And then with this motorbike, they are now earning more and saving more. They are paying the loan, as well as now the savings are higher. And then after some time, they buy another motorbike and employ someone else. So the savings are now higher, actually, because the person is saving by themselves, and these other guys bringing more money. The third motorbike, and then they sell the 3 motorbikes and buys an Uber. You see, this person now has actually employed themselves in that line, but it has taken a plan. There is strategically how things are following each other, but it is obviously going to take time. Doesn't happen overnight. One thing with the young people, we are the microwave generation, you see, whereby we were saying by 20, I'll be done with campus. By 21, within 1 year, I'll be employed. And then after that 1 year, by 2 years, I'll be driving a V8 by the road, you know. And then after that, I'll have a beautiful family. And then kwa ground, unakuta uko 30, hata shule hujamaliza. Bado unachapana na retakes.
Mambo inakuwa different kwa ground.
You see, so we need to have a plan on how we are going to achieve these things. And also knowing what are the inhibiting factors in this plan. Am I myself a stumbling block to where I want to get into? What are some of these enemies that are preventing me to get my want? For example, laziness. Am I lazy? You know, komzembe, ile like ukisikia ni asubuhi kunanyesha, then unasikia utatoka kwa hiyo duvet, uko like hii relationship iendelee. Yeah, and you continue sleeping. Yeah, are you that person who maybe you're employed, you're still lazy by 4:50 because you're supposed to go home by 5. By 4:50 you've packed everything, and then uko pale kwa mlango unagojea tu time ifike 5 wewe uchomoke. You see, are you that person who hata mtu mwingine akiambiwa mnafanya kazi na yeye, they complain, they're like, no, mimi na Steve, no, nitafutieni partner mwingine, because I know this person is lazy. Yeah, am I having issues to do with social media? Am I spending my time on the screen most of the time? You know, wasting time there. Yeah, am I using social media as a producer or a consumer? You see? So these are some of the things that I must consider in the plan that I'm having. Yeah, am I that person maybe who is having, for example, drug use? Am I using drugs? You know, if given a chance, I'll explain a bit concerning drugs and how they prevent us from getting to the goals that we've set. Yeah.
Okay. On your side, sasa tuko kwako wewe kama youth. Ukiset goals, remember hizo, umesikiza hizo? Umezisikiza zote. Do you think una follow hizo zote? Una set goals zako aje? Unaangalia nini when you're setting goals?
Okay. amesema vitu mingi, zingine they are new to me. Of course it's a section of learning. So kuna zenye unasema a bit correction to the way I set my goals, a bit change to how I set my goals. Na sometimes when I set goals, kuna kitu moja uto affect sisi kama youth. Time ya kuset goals. Like we have friends. Na sometimes we are driven by peer. Like unaona best yangu Mosi Wakali alienda juzi majuu amerudi ashanunua gari. So like you are driven with like ndafikaje majuu pia mimi. Like so unapata goals zenye una set ni ndafikaje huko Qatar. Ndafikaje Qatar nikuje. Like, another thing time tuna set goals unaangalia like the online unaenda maybe IG, Instagram. Then unaona best yako kuna soma na yeye alikuwa maybe alimalizia shule form 2, then umemaliza form 4. Then ulikuwa na goal ya nataka nifike campus, I want to pursue this and this. So that after nimemaliza kupursue maybe ningie kwa hiyo occupation ama career. So like sasa unaona best yako rafiki yako aliachia form 2, then umemaliza form 4. Like alafu sasa ukisikiza huko jua anakuambia hakuna kazi, like you are listening to what people say instead of working with yourself, believing in yourself, having faith in yourself. Like sasa unapata best yangu alimalizia form 2. Sasa sahi alianza biashara ya like from grass to grass, alianza biashara ya kuku na manyoya. Now mali yako ako far. So like unaona there is no need of continuing this education. Juu kama huyu alianza na manyoya sasa anauzia maybe say is the owner of KFC. Alianza na manyoya. So na kusoma like sometimes unaona even the goal that I'm setting is not meaning anymore to me. So you have to like kuna at some points that you have to change your goal, your goals that you have set. Hata kama uja achieve at the end nani katikati ya mwaka maybe. Like kuna sometimes nilikuwa shule fulani, then I was in the student dean, like I was the head boy. So nilikuwa na the goals za hiyo shule as a head boy. So nilikuwa nasema maybe at the end of this year the scout club will be active, maybe the environment club itakuwa inaenda trip. So I had the goals to work on. Sasa time nilikuwa hiyo shule goals zilikuwa na they chose me because they saw me I have the goals. So like the goals zilikuwa za academic at that time. Singekuwa na goal that za nataka familia. The goals zilikuwa kwa academic. So at that time nikakuja nikakaa atam. Niliachieve but so I had to work on them the next term. So kwa hiyo the midst of the term I had to get a transfer. Sasa I had the goals regarding the school, but sasa they are not like I'm not there to make them happen. So sometimes like you have to change the goals that you set. Maybe ukiona like maybe that can be affected by kitu uwezi avoid. Maybe ulikuwa umeset at this year I'll build for my mama a house and maybe kwa bahati nzuri ama mbaya the mom passes away. So like sometimes you have to accept the changes that you know life is full of changes. So sometimes unaweza pata umeset goal au huja achieve na kuna reason umefanya huja achieve and like you are stressed, kuna depression. So sometimes you have to accept change, ukubali ku change according to the situation. Yeah, now set goals. Like another thing time ya kuset goals, unapata mtu ameset goals as he has said that laziness. Unapata ulikuwa na goal but you are doing nothing about it. You have to commit yourself. Like kitu sisi ukosa ni hiyo. Like unapata umeset goal, you are doing nothing about it. Maybe you are influenced by your friends like kunaendanga hivi ya kuendangi hivi, but you know what you have, you know about the goal. But sasa time umeenda kushare maybe with someone anakwambia negative things about your goal and maybe utakufa moyo. So like there is the persistence, like if it is your goal, it is yours. My goal can't be yours. It is my goal, so I have to work on it, make it happen. Yeah.
Okay, so
okay, unaweza uliza tu.
Kuna double coincidence ya maswali yangu. Anyway, I've heard you've mentioned about employment and so on. So maybe we could just break. Okay, I don't know if it's true in the business world or anything, but we have these people that always say that maybe I've seen their quotes somewhere that you can't be a millionaire when you're employed. Like wezi kuwa millionaire na pesa ya kuajiriwa. You know, you need to be vast hapa. Like you have to think business. you know. So maybe I don't know how true that is, and how can people who don't have those jobs, those big jobs, make their dreams of being millionaires a success? Because it's easy to ambia too now we're not going to have millionaires because people don't have their own, own jobs.
Wow, nice. That's amazing. If you look at your hand, if you put it like this, you say God is above everyone, like is above all, right?
Yeah.
There is a finger that is almost equal with this other one. There are people in life you're almost equal, like umpite akupite, you're almost equal. There is always another one who is always ahead. Hata ufanye nini, hata ukose kulala, ako mbele yako. Kuna mwingine akuwa nyuma, obviously behind you. And that is why we say about self-competition. I'm only in competition with the person I see in the mirror, and that is me. So it is about my personal development. You said something concerning you cannot be a billionaire whereas you're employed. But what is the starting point? You've just maybe graduated. You're fresh in the field. That is the first place that you get into. It is a nursery to help you earn the skills, build the connections that you need to have. Also, develop some financial discipline while you're there. So it is not just coming, work, and then go home. I'm building something more on top of that. I'm coming, I'm meeting other colleagues, and we are like-minded. We are thinking of something big. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it is not that I'm just giving services to that company. I'm becoming better. For example, I used to work as a marketer when I was in KU. So I used to sell the books and the exams to high schools. So this was work. Actually, we were paid per month. But I never took it as just work. I saw it as a way of now getting to the principals and connecting with them. Could get the contacts from them. I'm also an academic mentor. I do this. At the end of the day, I resigned now from marketing and I got to mental health and high schools in a very safe landing. Yeah, without now starting from scratch again. You see? For example, let's say you're working in a particular company and there are different clients. Let me take a salon, for example. So you're in a salon. I think the examples can be relatable. I don't want to pick the ones that are up there. Let me pick a salon, for example. It's a lady who is very passionate about beauty and all that. They don't even have the starting capital to go to a beauty college and get the training and all that. But they have the dream, they have the goal that by the end of maybe this year, I'll be very good in terms of maybe, beauty and all that. So this is what happens. This particular lady goes to the salon that is offering these services. Befriends the people there, comes and says, hi, how are you? Can I help you maybe clean that person, maybe their hair and all that? People love, free services. So they will go and do it. And then after that, kidogo amulize anaweza kusaidia kufanya broad dry. Hii inakuwa na kitu inakaa kichana huko mbele. Asaidie hiyo, and then kidogo akuje sasa kwa the final one. Hii inahitaji sasa a lot of skills. Na ako tu pale halipwi lakini anapata skills. At the end of the day, kidogo ako like naweza kukumalizia huku mwisho kwa braids. Ako like sawa, si unisaidie. Okay. Akikula tu story, anamsaidia kutengeneza the braids. Kidogo ataanza kujua. Ajue kutengeneza muongezo. Kidogo Afro King, Brazilian, Ethiopian, Ghanaian, atakuwa na the skills ya kuzitengeneza. Lakini maybe hana starting capital ya kuanzia, ajiriwe pengine tu hapo in that particular salon. What this particular lady is doing, she's adding value in terms of how she's treating the customers and all that. Kidogo hata anaweza nunua bag pekee, anunue broad dry ni like 5k after amesave. Anunue vile vichana zinahitajika zile za mbao zenye hazichomeki, azinunue aziweke kwa bag, and then the necessities that are needed. Anaweza sasa kuwa mobile salonist. Anaenda like anatengeneza watu kucha and the work is excellent. This person is now earning. Kidogo sasa anaweza fungua biashara yake ya salon. and nail and all that. But she started from somewhere. As compared to someone who sat down and started complaining. Hakuna kazi, tumeonewa, Mungu usijue na tuchapa, hii laana. Yeah, serikali, haisaidi, you know. Instead of lamenting, you've done something.
Do something,
Yeah. So even in workplace, it depends on the mindset. There is something Tito said, kasema, when you're having a goal, for example, in terms of academics, and then you're being shown how education has no value these days. Unaonyesha hata ukitoka, utakuja tu na paper zako za degree, ukae hapa. But have we ever thought of the real value of education? It will be unfortunate if I'm working for all those years in my life to get just a certificate, just a paper. Education has its real value. For example, it helps in terms of brain development. If you're writing, maybe use your active hand to write your name, you'll write it perfectly. If you use your inactive hand, utaandika maajabu. And you're the same person. So we go to school or we acquire that knowledge to sharpen our minds. In terms of problem-solving skills, we can sit down and come up with solutions in situations. Critical thinking, yeah, communication. There are people who don't know how to communicate. Yeah, they are unable to do so. So we need to see education in a very different perspective. For example, in the school that I was in primary school, we were given language policy. We were in class 6. We went to school, not a group of school. We went as a group. We went to school as a group. So if I say that, you know, the expectation of the next statement. So we were given language policy in the school. And for us, we saw it as a punishment. Because we were told Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we are supposed to speak purely in English. Hiyo Monday tulinyamaza. You know, tulinyamaza. Hakukuwa noisemakers. We were very quiet. Tulikuwa tunatumia sign language. Unaenda kwa mtu uko like, please, bairo. Na anashika, na kufanya. Na kumbebeleza na badilisha the face. Uko like, please. Lakini hauisemi. Tukienda kesi, kwa staff room, you're told, you were supposed to speak in English. And then you're like, teacher, no. Teacher, no. You see, you know, and then you're like, you, God is seeing you. Because you don't know the next statement that you're going to say. I remember at one point, we were late for school and we were to be caned. So we were told if you have a reason as to why you're late, you'll be late to go to class. And you're supposed to use English. One of the students said, teacher, it was not my wedding. You know, it really work on it.
A group of schools.
It was not my wedding.
Hiyo umesema ni a group of schools. Au umesema ni
No.
Waleta as a group.
a group as a school.
You know, like that was the level that you are at, yeah? Yeah, mwingine tukaenda kuchapwa, tulikuwa tunashika meza, tunachapwa nyuma. And then he was like, no, teacher, no. And then he was asked why. And he was like, I have a kasundo. Like, we struggled, we struggled, but it really helped us, in that like currently we are able now to converse fluently in English or in Swahili without having issues. Have you seen these people we interview? When they are giving maybe their eyewitnesses, hey, at times you laugh, you know. So it is important we check on that.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, at least we check.
Chano. Waje tu
It
chano.
was not my wedding.
Not my wedding.
And guys, like tumelearn. Kuna
Yeah,
watu
we
wenye-
have.
tumelearn.
Personally, mimi, I've learned a lot.
Nimejua hata mimi kwani goals ziko hivyo. Zilikuwa realistic tukianza. Katikati nikaona
Nenda ukizitoa.
it was nice having you guys, by the way. We have enjoyed, and let me tell you, mtu mwenye ako nyumbani kama hajalan kitu, I don't know ni nini ulikuwa unafanya.
Yeah.
Because I feel like vitu amesema ni vitu zina happen kwa
Yeah.
like ni vitu zina happen, hata wewe mwenyewe ukijiangalia unaangalia hivi like,
So, hey,
kwanza
this
watu
is
wa
me.
simu, watu wa acha naona tu hii video tu pekee, ngoja
Yeah.
nimalize, and then you are tempted kwenda next, unapata umetumia 1 hour.
Yeah.
uko like guys sijaosha nyumba, sijaosha vyombo. Yeah, but with that ni vizuri tumeleta hii topic mwaka ikianza.
Yeah.
Juu watu wenye mtu anaona kwenye alikosea kwenye alipotea last year and atarekebisha. And guys, hebu tuongelesheni hapo GBS TV Africa 21144. Follow us, like, share, subscribe and right about now it's games time.
Yeah. So guys, tumeongea sana. We have discussed a lot. Tumelearn vitu mingi, as I've said. Mimi nimelearn, mimi sijika umeshika kitu. Personally, mimi nimelearn a lot. So we are going to have a nice breaker to jichangamshe kidogo, you know. Tumeongea vitu serious sana. So it's time to changamka kidogo. Zini watulia kwenye mbaya. Anyway. So we are going to play some games hapa hivi. Si games ngumu as always. Just waletangi games ngumu. Lakini it's a very interesting one. So we are going to have 3 categories of games depending on the speed at which tutazifanya. Sawa? There are actually 3. I'm not going to mention all of them. Nitazimention tu tukisonga. Sawa? So the first one is it's a song game. Sawa? Sini wote hapa kila mtu anajua kuimba Baby Jesus. Kama unajua kuimba Baby Jesus ndio nitaku-pardon peke yake, but kama unaweza imba Baby Jesus, I know you can sing. So we are going to play a song game, and basically it's a song. I'm going to ask you to sing for me a song that reminds you of the following.
Nina language ama iko
Any, ataka ni ya Kikuyu, ataka ni any, exactly. Any song. Sawa?
Okay.
So mko ready?
We are ready.
So I'm going to give you the categories. At least mtu mmoja akijibu ingine unafikiria haraka. Ndio? So categories ya kwanza ni sad memories, ya pili ni happy hour, any happy time, ya tatu ni heartbreak, ya nne ni calmness ama peace, ya tano ni nostalgia ama old school, na ya mwisho ni any gospel song. That reminds you of the Lord. Mko ready?
We are ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
So I'm going to pick randomly. I'm going to pick
Okay.
randomly. So the first category tuko nayo ni give me a song that reminds you of heartbreak. Sawa? Give me a song that reminds you of heartbreak. Tazana. Tiro. Tyrus.
Heartbreak.
Tuimbie wimbo wenye na wimbo ukisikia unasikia tu bwana nilivunjwa moyo.
Heartbreak. Mimi nishaipitia heartbreak kweli.
Si lazima iwe heartbreak yako. Labda ulisikia unasema yeye.
Ya neighbor wako.
Heartbreak.
Wimbo ni nyingi.
Hata kama mapenzi yamekwisha. Kumbuka.
Sawa. Thank you. Sawa. Lynn, you're next. Tuimbie. Sing for us.
Yeah, heartbreak.
Yeah.
Any song that reminds you.
Yeah.
Hakuna countdown. Like
Yeah.
hakuna countdown like
Kunafaa kuwa na countdown actually.
Yeah,
Nitawapea
in
5
5
seconds
seconds.
ikienda sana. Your time starts now.
Sometimes it's hard to see. Iyo. If I was a fool,
There was a fool. Okay,
Oh,
nimesikia.
you.
Okay, sawa.
I live.
Steve. Sing for us. Sing to us.
This is stuff.
unapata singing ilikuwa your passion.
No.
Wewe ulikuwa unataka kufanya hiyo.
Already pick one. Okay. Siri ya machozi. Unajua. Siri ya
Hiyo si ya bwana.
You're feeling low. You're
Oh, you're feeling heartbroken.
machozi.
Oh, okay. Sawa. Okay. For round 1, good. Zimekuwa sawa. Round 2, give me a song that reminds you of sad memories.
Sianze kwangu.
Lynn. Sasa kwanza sasa tunaenda hivi sasa. Nisikuwe na hard time kuchoose.
Iyo ya ni how uliniacha nilifahamu.
Okay, sad memories. Okay,
Yeah.
sawa.
Sad memories.
Eh.
Sad memories.
5, 4.
Mbona
Three.
mimi nipitie?
Hizi ni wimbo gani? Oh, the third wimbo.
Sad memory.
Wimbo ya nani?
Kwani
Ni yapitie haya.
Oh, wow.
Mungu
Ilikuwa out of
wangu.
tune. Ndio maana feedback. Sawa, Steve, the last one.
I don't remember the lyrics well, but
Mhm.
it's been long
Without you, my
Okay.
friend.
Sawa. Sad memories ko sawa. Hi, now you're going to happy hour. Give me a song that reminds you of any happy moment. Any happy moment.
Any happy moments? Nafanya gani?
Any happy moment. Like anytime you just fine. So that's a
A
good
time
one.
niko fine. Tulipatana Bongo. Niko
Eh.
jeni.
Wewe. Sawa.
Happy moment, happy moment. Happy moment. Sambaratisha moyo wangu.
God. Fanya nini? Bwana just. Aya, Steve.
Happy moment.
5,
4.
4.
Three.
Sukali. Lamba sukali.
Nani baba?
The song. Hiyo ni umeimba. Hiyo si tuambie imeimbiwa Tanzania, hiyo ni umeimba. Your own lyrics.
Okay.
You
Sawa.
want the song?
Aya, give me a song that reminds you of calmness or peace. It doesn't mean just peaceful. Just peaceful. 5, 4.
Peace. Peace.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Huyu Yesu
Eh,
si sana.
Okay, sawa.
hiyo ni peace.
Sawa. Titus?
Peace as in calmness.
Yani umetulia tu. That's a good time to listen to the song. 5, 4, 3.
Calmness. We'll never remain ever young.
Hiyo ni ya nani?
Unasikizanga? Kwani
Hiyo song ni ya nani? Ni yako?
Ni ya nani hiyo
Ni ya
si
nani?
yangu,
Ni ya nani?
yangu.
Ni ya nani?
Ni ya
Hebu imbe tena.
we'll never remain forever young. Time is going by, time is passing.
Okay, sawa.
Ni ya nani? Ni ya nani?
Hold it. Atakutumia.
Tell you later.
Hold it. Okay, sawa.
Okay. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me.
Hallelujah.
Hey.
Yeah. Thank you, God, for your blessings. Okay. So, last category, nostalgia ama old school.
Old school.
Hey, bwana, jasho yatiririka, moyo wapiga. Mnaweza kuzaje wimbo za old school?
Kwa heri.
Thank you.
Kigoma.
I am you go Okay.
Boom, boom, ba.
Boomba. Sawa. That's nice. Mimi am an old school buddy. Hey. Okay, so tumemaliza category ya kwanza. That was the musical. So, we're now going to the serious part. Capital cities. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just 7 countries.
Capital
Sawa?
cities.
No, actually 6. 6 si ngumu, sawa? 6. So trend ni hiyo.
Anzisheni hiyo.
No. The trend continues. The trend continues. Ya kusijali yako namba 2 iko sawa. Rwanda. What's the capital city of Rwanda? 5, 4. Hey, jamani.
Kigali.
Ungenishangaza. Sawa. What is the capital city of Russia?
Russia.
5.
Tel Aviv. Capital city of Russia. Russia. Mimi sikuwa Russia.
Ndio kwa Russia.
Tel Aviv ni Israel.
Oh, ni Israel. Oh, Russia. Russia.
Unataka kusaidia? Moscow.
Oh, Moscow, Russia.
Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv. Aya, tuendelee. Capital city of Nigeria. Abuja.
Lagos.
Is it Lagos or Abuja? Hata mimi siko sure.
Lagos.
Lagos ama Abuja?
Niamini mimi nimesema Tel Aviv.
I think it's Abuja. Huh?
Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay, one thing what I know is that either of them is shaikuwa capital city. The other one be capital city. So, we go with that. Capital city of Tunisia. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tuambie. Afrika 1.
Si Tunis?
Ai.
Tunis, I think it's Tunis. Tunisia, Yeah. Capital city of Japan.
Japan. Tokyo.
At least nimeshine hapo.
Check
The last one.
Yeye nipeleka na DJ Afro. Moja kwa moja hadi Tokyo Japan. Moja kwa moja hadi Tokyo Japan.
Okay, capital city of US.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington DC. Good. You put the good. I love that. Okay. So, the last category, you have to give me a country that starts with the following letters. Sawa? And I'll begin with simplest.
Yes.
Give me 3 countries. Actually, not 3. 4 countries that start with letter K.
Kenya.
Kenya. You started so well, Kenya.
Kenya.
5,
Cairo.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Zinakwanga gani na gani?
Iko next. Kwani simeshia kwake hii ilikuwa yake.
No, I need you guys to pay answer.
Oh, tumsaidie sisi.
Msaidie.
Oh, Khartoum.
Khartoum imeanza na C.
Imeanza na K.
Hiyo si country.
Oh, ni country. Si city.
Hiyo si ni city.
Hebu tumesema city. Country.
Bana, hiyo hapo staki. Nipeni nyingine. Ngacha 3. Kazakhstan, bakia 2.
Kuna Kuwait.
Wait, ya mwisho.
Kuna Taiwan.
Ya mwisho ni rahisi. Like nikupe clue. Where we are right now. Other than Kenyans, akina nani wengine wako huku?
Kenyans, other than Kenyans. Huku. Huku tuko.
Korea.
Mimi nafikiria Wajaluo.
Okay, sawa. The next one, nipatie countries 3 zinaanza na letter C.
California.
Kwa California si nchi. California si nchi, ndio.
Congo. Congo.
Na si Congo.
Congo. DRC of the
Congo.
Yeah,
Congo. Sawa. Congo.
Itabidi nianze kutembea.
Itabidi baadaye.
Cameroon. Then
Angalia wapi?
Na research naangalia kwa map ya Africa hapo. The map of the world iko hapa, so najaribu kuangalia.
Niambia
mwisho. I pass.
Ya mwisho? Colombia, China.
Oh, China, Chad.
Unajua hizi vitu kumbe.
Ni vinajua sasa.
Sawa. Nipatie country starting with letter S. 3. Sudan. Somalia.
And mwisho ni Sweden.
Mnaangalia ukurasa yangu bwana. Sawa.
Pia kuna South Africa.
Kuna South Africa. Unazijua? Switzerland. Sawa. And for the last bit, so this one is the same kwa nyinyi wote. Sawa. Ikienda haraka sana. How many tukona verses ngapi kwa national anthem?
3.
3, si ndio? Mnazijua, si ndio? Tupatie verse 1. Tuimbie tu verse 1.
Ya kizungu yote.
Ya kizungu.
Oh God.
Yote.
Kizungu ya kwanza verse 1.
Blessed is our land and nation. Justice is our shield and defender. May dwell in unity, peace and liberty. Plenty be found within our borders.
Sawa, verse 2.
Au tu national anthem yenyu?
National anthem najua sasa. Yes sasa inaanza. Letwa nalo lako.
Naendelea iko sawa.
With both. Wewe.
Hata msaidia.
Unasomea wapi?
In our homeland of Kenya.
The fruits of our labor. That's one.
Farm. Do we start to defend?
Okay. Steve, tunatupatia gani kwa hizo verses zote?
Ya 3.
Malizia ya 3.
Tupatie ya kwanza na Kiswahili basi.
Ya kwanza maybe tutafute chat
GPT. Tunataka kupatia gani?
Ya kwanza.
Tupatie ya kwanza na Kiswahili.
Mungu nguvu yetu. Ilete baraka kwetu. Haki ngao na mrinzi. Na tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi.
And that marks the end of our show today. Thank you so much guys for coming. Nimefurahia, nimebambika. So tukienda, I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds each. Tukienda sana 30 seconds. Sawa? Tupatie your last words na pia tutakupata kwa mtandao. Tuanzie tu hapa Steve.
Okay, so thank you so much for viewing and for the invitation as well. I really appreciate. As I said, I'm Steven Nganga, a counseling psychologist by profession.
Okay.
You can get me the physical location at Membley, that is where I'm based at. And also on the social media, maybe Facebook, yeah, Steven Nganga. I'm there. It's all across, it's the same.
Okay.
And I really appreciate. And my parting shot, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and the only place you will live in forever is your body.
Okay.
Take good care of your body, because you stay there forever.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, nimefurahi kuwa na nyinyi. Kama nilimwambia anaitwa Titus. You can find me Facebook at Presenter Tito, Instagram at Badman Machine.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Then also it applies the same kwa TikTok na pia YouTube.
Badman Machine.
Yeah, it's a Badman Machine.
Okay.
I'll explain later the meaning of the name. If then YouTube at Presenter Tito. Yeah.
Sawa.
Si mnajua pale mnaweza nipata.
Kwa
Okay, Lynn Jogona. I'll close all my social media platforms and msisahau GBS TV Africa 21144 and I hope mmelearn kitu. I hope hakuna kuanzia leo hakuna mtu atameka unrealistic goals. Kila kitu ni realistic everything, realistic everywhere. Yeah, and till next time, same place, same time, different attires. Bye.
Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in to GBS TV Africa. It was a nice time we had. Thank you so much guys for coming, by the way. So tupatane next week, same time, same place, Melina Mesem, and let's remember to spread positivity and love. Personally, I have grabbed the word of the year for my New Year resolutions, and that is realistic. Comment hapo chini tuambie what is your word of the year and what you're going to be working on in this year. Nitafute pale Instagram at east._Rachel. Tupatane tena next week. Have an amazing time. This was the Youth Hub, the show that gets your groove on.